hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're back after our week hiatus after our first endeavor, which we felt was so good we decided to take a vacation. So
we earned it.
That's how usually it happins,
exactly,
right?
But we're back.
I was here 2 weeks ago.
We're back in full force and we found ourselves a new friend.
What do you mean, new? I was on the show.
We'll jib-jab you in. All right, over here to my right, my man Andy the Mandy Cheadle.
Oh, we're still doing that?
I'm going to keep using it. When
Dandy,
you host, you can call yourself
Dandy.
whatever you want. Over to my left, we got Grant Garcia Rojas.
Hello.
And then further left still, I think I called you right again. I don't know my left and right. Further left still is Brayden Curtis.
Hey, thanks for having me.
All right. Well, now that we're all back, we've had a week to live our lives for a little bit. We got some more things to talk about for everybody. So let's go ahead and start with Brayden. Let's see what he has to say, because he's been fuming for the past week, and I want to hear why.
Fuming is an understatement. Okay, so about a week ago, the Walking Dead finale aired, the end of season 6, and it sucked.
Yeah, I'm not caught up, so this is all going to be in spoilers for me, but it's fine. I've seen your passion. I want to know why.
Wait, Grant, how familiar are you with what happened?
I saw the first 2 seasons, so
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I know what's going on.
Okay, yeah, you're caught up.
Okay,
Zombies.
so here's some background.
Okay.
There's a bad dude named Negan he's kind of like the kingpin for the area, right?
Gotcha, all right.
He hustles all the towns, so he's like, I'm gonna kill one of your guys, and you guys work for me now. I have to get all your food, and we're good. Everybody's happy.
That's how I worked middle school.
Yeah, and
all right.
Rick's like, that's not cool with me. You gotta stop this Negan guy. So they go in, they kill 50 of his men while they're asleep.
Jesus.
Yeah,
What ethnicity is Negan?
he's white.
Oh, okay. Well,
Everybody's white in this show.
Okay, cool.
I think he has some Italian in him.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
it's me, Negan. I'm Italian.
So the finale begins with Maggie sick from her pregnancy.
I'm so happy. She's pregnant?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, man. Sorry, go.
Not for very long.
Oh,
And
damn, man.
they have to get her to the hilltop because that's where the only doctor is now.
And they cut her hair.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm happy she's still alive.
That's
though. I like
important.
her.
That's
But-
important.
The entire episode is like 60 minutes of like intense buildup of Negan's men stopping them at every single possible road. Everywhere they go, there's like one of them. There's Trevor from Grand Theft Auto, and he's like, "You guys aren't getting through here."
That was the coolest part.
Then some other spot. There's more people everywhere they go. There's more dudes waiting for them. Like first it's 10 guys, then it's 20 guys, then it's like a wall of walkers, then it's like a Mad Max style, like
Jesus.
30, like 3 stacks of cars blocking the road.
Yeah. They keep
Oh,
saying
God.
like treat the other people that you're with like this is your last day, and like they keep saying that throughout
Yeah.
the thing. So it's like something's gonna happen.
Yeah, there's
like,
a lot of foreshadowing that something is going down, and through the entire episode, you see Rick breaking down. Like he started off extremely cocky, like, oh, we can take down this guy, but
we've done worse.
yeah, as it goes on, he realizes how deep in shit he is in until they split off at the end. Eugene goes on a suicide run with the van. He goes off on his own.
Eugene?
Do you know Eugene?
I don't. My reference is Hey Arnold's Eugene,
yeah, is
where he
he
just
ginger?
Oh no,
runs
he's,
into
he's
poles.
the mullet dude.
Yeah,
Mullet dude.
he's a socially awkward dude.
Yeah,
with a mullet.
he's
All
the
right,
best
cool,
part
got
of the
it.
show.
Okay.
So
He
Hey
goes-
Arnold,
yeah.
Eugene.
He says his goodbyes because he knows he's going to die. He goes off to get captured.
Oh, Eugene.
While the rest of the crew takes Maggie on a little gurney and they walk through the woods. And you start hearing these like whistles, and you're like, oh no.
It's like Hunger Games.
Yeah. And they're eventually corralled into this big pit with like 200 biker dudes.
welcome to the Thunderdome.
Yeah. And the crew is just like put down on their knees by Trevor. And he's like, you all are Negan's now. Negan comes out of this RV and he gives like the most intense like 10-minute speech about how you guys screwed me pretty bad. You killed 50 of my men. Is that cool? I don't think that's cool. And it's I'm not lying when it's like that sounds weird there. Okay. When he's like
This passion, Brayden. I love it.
it
Keep
was
going.
like the scaredest I've felt in a long time. Like
I don't think
like
scariest
I was
is a
like,
word.
Like my heart
Scariest.
was racing. Like I was sweating. I was like clutching pillows, and okay. And I was legitimately terrified. And finally, Negan decides that as payback for killing 50 of his men, he's gonna take one of Rick's, and he does.
Well, he's not gonna kill him. He's just gonna.
No, he's gonna kill one of them. He's not gonna kill Rick. He's
I
just
thought
gonna...
he said he was just gonna like beat the hell out of him. Like,
Okay, you're gonna die if you're smashed in the head with a baseball bat.
It had barbed wire on it.
Yeah, he
That
introduces.
doesn't help your case.
He introduces his bat, Lucille, a baseball bat wrapped in barbed wire, and he goes.
this my behavinator.
He goes down the line, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, for like 2 minutes, and you're just like, oh, who's he gonna pick? Who's he gonna pick? And he finally decides on one, but they shoot it from a POV, and he smashes the cameraman's face in, and it just ends on black.
Oh, so you don't know who
You don't know who it was.
You don't know who it was? Oh,
Yeah, have
it's
you ever
rough.
played like a GoldenEye game where you die and then that blood runs over
Yeah,
your...
Yeah.
That's
like
what
a really,
they did.
A really cheesy, like fake blood trickles down the screen, and you just hear like the squishes and people screaming. And I didn't feel anything because they don't tell you who it was.
You just go completely numb.
It's like in the comics, it's like the most impactful moment of the entire series. Like that's when things change.
Which I gotta say, don't say it right now because I still want to be surprised.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay. Well, you see the person's face get smashed in. You see him calling out for somebody.
Oh, okay.
Like half his face is gone, his eyes popping out, and you're like, he might be okay. And he smashes him again. His face is caved in, and that's when the group realized like we lost. Like this guy has beaten us. Like it's real then. But in the show, you don't get that.
Oh.
There's okay. So the creators, they're like, it's not about who died. It's about how Rick realizes that he's lost this moment. How Negan's beaten him, and he said like this is the end of the story. Season 7's the start of a new story. But that doesn't even make sense because they're starting off season 7 with like the ending of this scene.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah, they could have done both.
yeah,
And yeah, just the way you were describing it was like extend the scene like a minute or however long you were saying. It was like, and it would have been like TV gold essentially.
because the entire 90-minute finale was all just ramping up the tension to this like one pivotal moment, and there's like, oh look, you don't get to see him now. So now,
Ooh, a bird! Oh!
so instead of like getting to the climax, season 7 is going to start with that. It's just going to start with somebody's face getting caved in. You're like, oh, it was Eugene died. Okay.
So
Like,
like immediate death and action.
They want you to
Yeah.
start sad.
Yeah, you're not going to care anymore.
But if you're starting a new story, then it's weird to carry over such a big thing.
Yeah.
But isn't that a way to bring like viewers back next season? Like who's gonna be?
Yeah, it's a cheap ratings ploy. But the bad thing is that like that worked before the internet, but now there's going to be like TMZ leaked photos in like 2 weeks when they start filming. They're going to be like, we've noticed that Glenn hasn't been on set for 4 months now. probably him. So you're going to start the episode like, oh, okay. I've come to terms with it now.
Yeah. I also feel like, I mean, a ploy to bring like people back. I feel like if you're watching it still at this point, you're gonna come back for the next season. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like I don't feel like they're gonna need to keep reeling people in. Like they got that fish on the line already. But
Plus, it works.
I'm not on the line anymore. I stopped watching.
It's an amazing cliffhanger in the comics because it ends with Rick saying to Negan's face, "I'm gonna kill you," and he's like,
"Kill you."
He's like, "Yeah, okay, bud," and he walks away. And you want to know how he's gonna do that because
My fists
you know, like
and possibly some elbow.
this is like nothing he's ever done before. But in the show, the cliffhanger is gonna be like, "Oh, who's the person that already died that we didn't get to see?" Mm-hmm. Like, it just bugs me.
Yeah, you've already used your emotion.
Yeah,
And
it's spent now.
yeah.
Plus, nobody likes this finale. I was reading about like Twitter statistics.
Oh God.
80% of like everybody who talked about it on Twitter was outraged.
So they're driving away viewers instead of bringing them back.
Yeah.
Next season.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I feel like when it's a show like this, you don't just have viewers who are like scrolling through channels and going to go, oh, well, here's a finale. I'm just going to watch this because it's people who are invested. So they stuck around for the whole entire season, and then they don't even get anything.
Yeah, there's no payoff now
Yeah.
because this is what the season's been building towards, and now.
I don't know. Maybe like in the creator's eyes, maybe the payoff was you finally get to see who Negan was because that was kind of like the build up of this season. But
That would have been fine if they ended it when he came out of the RV.
Yeah.
But now they like started this scene and
Yeah.
didn't finish it. Plus, in the comics, like this is how you're introduced to him, and you're like, you see like one of your favorite characters get pummeled to death, and you're like, I don't like this guy. Like this guy is terrifying.
That's bad news.
But in the show, like, since there's no face to attach it to, you don't feel anything. Like, he's not that scary. Like, somebody died, but because you can't attach it to anybody, there's no like emotional response to it. You're like, if it was like Abraham that died, you'd be sad because that character is now gone.
Yeah, who are we gonna put on the 5 now?
Yeah, but now it's
He's
just
the good
like,
president.
yeah, it's like, oh,
Also the penny.
Yeah.
the cameraman got hit. Okay, that's too bad.
Does that mean Abraham's worth $5.01?
501.
I guess so.
That's weird.
That was his height.
I don't know. Ben Franklin's on the hundo, and he wasn't even president, so I don't even know how that works.
Abraham
But like,
Lincoln was considered really tall back then, but everyone was just really short
It was
Yeah.
all
in the
relative.
1800s. Yeah.
and they also counted his height in his hat as well, so
Yeah.
there's also that. But real quick, so again, I haven't seen the season, but like the way you're talking about it, like, so you don't see Negan until he steps out of the RV and then bashes one of your favorite people in the face, right?
After he makes a cool speech.
Okay, he speechifies and then he bashes. So, but like the whole season, it sounds like, oh, you're hearing about this like this dude, this crazy man, this like not cult leader, but this like kingpin, so to speak. Maybe in my mind, that might work for me because you're just hearing about this like this all powerful man who's just kind of like this figure that you're like, because you don't have anything to attach it to, you can, at least in the minds of the characters, maybe you can kind of like speculate and just kind of be like, God, why is he so scary? Like, what does he do? Like, does he have like no eye and like 3 teeth that are sharp or something like that? Does he have like, has he gone full Evil Dead and then put a chainsaw on his arm and a boomstick in his ass or something? Like, you can go wherever you want, and then that can kind of build like that sense of like terror, I guess. And then maybe when he steps out, and Negan is the actor that plays him is the guy that played like the comedian on,
Yeah,
like,
Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Okay, thank you,
He was
yeah.
Papa Wayne.
Yeah, that's right too. Okay, yeah. So, also like, because you build like this character up as to be like, oh my God, he's probably crazy. When he steps out, he's just like, I guess, a normal dude, and it's kind of like, I don't know, maybe it kind of brings back the sense of like, this is just people versus people kind of thing. I don't know. I'm just I'm just rambling at this point.
Which is what makes it work so well if they showed who got it. Because then you'd be like, oh, this guy is legitimately scary. But now you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not so much his like appearance looks like, it's kind of like, okay, this guy's kind of a tough guy, but then when you put that with like his actions and the way he talks and like and everything, then his appearance becomes like ominous. Like, shoot, like this guy.
Yeah, it's like he has no remorse at all.
Yeah.
Like the bat comes down, like the face falls into the ground.
bat comes down.
It comes back up, and it like kind of like groggily looks at him, and he's like, "Oh dang, he's taking it like a champ," and then he hits him again. Like
Not
that.
even a tear.
Yeah, like that should have been scary, but instead you've got this crappy little like GIF blood.
Game over.
Yeah, what if nobody got it though? And that's why they're not showing it. What if it was like a jelly donut? It's just dripping down, and you're like, "Oh, he's taking it like a champ. Look at that donut."
That was our only food.
And it's just horrifying for everybody watching. All the people lined up. They're just like, "Oh no!"
I loved that
I haven't
jelly
seen
donut.
Jelly donuts in like 5 years. You know.
And I think the thing that makes it worse is that this whole season's kind of relied on cheap cliffhangers. Like, there was like a whole Glenn arc that happened. You're like, oh, did he die? I don't know.
Oh, is
And
that
then-
this season?
Yeah, and then what was the half season before?
Right.
And
Yeah.
then
Why do they do that?
and then the episode right before this, it ends with like Daryl about to be captured,
Daryl.
and like his arch enemy dude, he's like, "This is gonna hurt," and he fires a gun. You see blood splatter on the screen. You're like, "Oh no, did Daryl die?"
Oh.
But then when it cuts to this one, he's got like a little tiny graze on his arm,
Oh.
and he's like, "Oh, he's fine."
I dodged.
And they don't even talk about it. Like, it's just there for like a cliffhanger to
Yeah.
bring people in next week.
Fun story. So this past week I was in New York, and on the plane ride back, Norman Reedus, the actor, was on my flight, and I was like sitting there waiting to get on the plane, and then like he strolls up, and he's like in the first class people line because he's important, and I'm sitting there kind of looking up, and I'm like, oh, I'm like just kind of noticing him. He's wearing like a black trench coat that goes down to about his knees. He got like a trucker hat on. He still has the long Daryl hair, and he has like combat boots. He looks like Daryl. Like, I mean, he is, but like even like his garb looks like something Daryl would wear. And I'm just kind of like, this guy looks familiar. Like, why do I seem like I know him? And then I kind of let it go for a second. I turned back and I'm like, oh shit, that's Daryl. And I immediately texted you, Brayden. I'm like, Brayden, guess who's here? Guess who's here? And your response was, ask him if he survives on Sunday. And so we're walking, and I eventually, like, we're passing him, and I'm like, I see him, I'm like, yo, man, real quick. I hope you survive on Sunday.
Was it that like close and intimate? Like,
right into it.
I hope you make it on Sunday.
No.
Just whisper in his ear as
no,
you're walking by.
no.
Hey, Norman. Hey, Norman, right here, Norman. Hey, Norman. Do you survive?
I would just sit on the fat lady next to him in first class and be like, yo, hold up, I got some questions for you. All right, number one.
Did you like sit on his lap and be like, hey, Norman?
I caressed him like Santa.
Wait, first of all, you went to New York?
Oh, yeah, I went to New York.
Oh, cool.
That's the least interesting part of the story.
I didn't know that.
I caressed him like Santa. I was like, all right, 2 questions. 1, how do you feel about Boondock Saints? Because I like that movie. Number 2, do you survive on Sunday?
You should ask me about PT.
Yeah,
Oh,
ask,
yeah.
ask
Oh,
if that's
yeah.
still
I
happening.
forgot he was.
Call him up.
Yo, Norm. I call him Norm now.
You guys are homies now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, when that flight landed, he got the heck out of Dodge. Like, the plane landed because I think the word was slowly trickling through the plane that was him. Because about like 45 to 30 minutes before we land, there's this one girl who flies up the aisle, right? And like just
She
shoots.
doesn't even need a plane.
Oh, comedy jokes. She like just books it down this aisle, right? And I kind of see her run by. I thought she had to use the restroom or something like that. But like, then she's up there, and like I see her kind of like stop at like the seat where he kind of was, and I'm like, oh, she's talking to him, isn't she? And then like she runs back like clutching this binder, and she's like nodding profusely, like yeah, it's him. Like their friend's back over there, and I'm like, oh, all right, she probably got like an autograph or something like that. And then I can kind of hear the people behind me being like, yeah, no, that's him. That's a Walking Dead man. That's him. And the people in front of me like, yeah, that's totally him. And the side people are like, oh my God, that's him. And so it's the whole plane got word. And then as soon as it landed, we hit the tarmac and we pulled. Fasten seatbelt sign dings off. He flies up, grabs his bag, and then dips. Like he gets the heck out of there. Because I saw why. Because as soon as we landed, the girls that were behind me did the same thing. They jumped up and tried to run down the aisle to catch him. But they got blocked by the people that are getting up in the first class. And like, no!
Dude, those people are heroes.
We missed him. It was great too. But I didn't know this because I don't fly a lot. But if you're in a flight, you can actually have like a text message conversation with someone else on the flight in like your little touchpad screen, and you can do
You
it.
have a touch screen?
Yeah, there's a Virgin Airline.
Oh,
Man.
yeah.
They're the best.
Fancy.
Yeah, fancy airlines.
You're Virgin?
Airline, yes.
Oh, okay.
We almost held hands once, but then we got nervous. But yeah, so you can text people on the plane, and I was like, I think I knew what seat he was in, and so as the flight was ending, I'm like, I'm just gonna fuel this fire, and so I like clicked on his seat and I sent him a message. I'm like, yo, for real, do you survive? ... He didn't
Winky face.
Smiley face with tongue.
You sent him to some like weird foreign guy.
Yeah, it might not have been him.
Do I survive? No.
What do you know that I don't?
Are you gonna survive this plane ride?
Actually, no joke. I thought about that as I was sitting. I'm like, yo, if this is not him, I'm gonna scare the hell out of some poor first class rich man.
What if you got like a response that someone was like, "Are you?" And then it's just gonna like everybody's scared.
I asked you first.
I feel like that situation for Norman with the girls is kind of like The Walking Dead for him. He's just like trying to get out of there. He takes this one chance to like bail out of there.
I'm just getting grazed by crossbow bullets, just going through the aisles.
Pens are like at him with paper. No.
Yeah, but that is my most recent interaction with Walking Dead that isn't the show.
Nice.
I'm sorry you had such a bad time though, because I had a great time.
It's the thing that bugs me is that it just needed like one more minute and it would have been like one of the best episodes of the entire show. But now everybody's like, it's too long and nothing happens. Like, well, that's just because they didn't give you the ending. Like the whole thing is supposed to like build tension to this like climactic moment. They just pull the climax away from you.
Yeah.
So like, nothing happens.
Yeah.
I hate when people do that.
And like it was great too, because like I didn't watch it with you guys. You and Andy were in I was just kind of in bed, right? And I'm sleeping there. But Andy comes in later and he's like, man, Brayden was not happy. I'm like, why? What happened? He's like, man, I won't spoil it for you, but let's just say that it was anticlimactic. And I'm like,
literally.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh, all right, didn't think anything of it. And then I'm in the kitchen over there for you on camera, and I'm making food. And Brayden busts out of the room and was like, I got my topic for Sunday. I'm like, oh, like, what's up? He's like, I'm talking about The Walking Dead. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I heard you were unsatisfied. I was more than unsatisfied. And you stormed off, and I'm like, now and like that's so much. Like you like your TV and you like your movies and your media. I've never seen you this angry at something, and so I wanted to know why, and so I grit my teeth. I don't care about spoilers right now.
The thing that bugs me is like this is like the moment in the comics, and like we're not gonna get that now. Like they ruined it. We're not gonna get that big pivotal scene. It's gonna be like split up.
They.
Yeah, the showrunners. Gimple. And
Is that like a
Scott
slur?
Gimple. Yeah.
Scott Gimple?
Scott Gimple and Robert Kirkman.
dude,
And whoever the AMC people
those
are.
definitely sound like slurs.
They are now.
Well, anything could be a slur if you put some stank on it. You can be like,
Yeah.
"Hello, shoes." And you're like, "It's not like my shoes." But like, okay, Brayden, I have a question for you. So it sounds like you've read the comic then, right?
No, but it's hard to avoid
okay.
this.
Okay, I was gonna ask, like, because then it sounds like you know who bites it. So does
Yeah,
that?
I mean,
still the
if
same?
you could just look up that character and like that panel is the first thing that'll come up.
Oh, I got you. All right. Well, it's sad. I'm sorry to hear that.
It's okay. I'll get over it.
All right, good.
Yeah.
I'll watch the season 7 opener at some point. And I'm hoping that they can save it. I'm hoping whatever plan they had might redeem this, but for now I'm just very
Nah, man.
disappointed.
Let's just go watch Zoolander 2 again, and we'll take your mind right off all
No,
that.
it'll make me even more sad.
The movie theater down the street, it's $150 Sunday. Movies are $150.
Oh, they got Zoolander?
Maybe.
I would not pay $150 to see Zoolander 2 again. He would. He liked it.
$150.
Oh, $150.
Yeah, no.
Wouldn't pay that either to see it the first time.
It's not much of a sale.
Yeah,
Lord's Day. It's like a donation.
exactly. It is Siblings Day.
Donate to the god of fashion.
Yeah.
Gods of fashion.
Zoolander.
I would love to see the god of fashion. Can I meet him up there at some point? That would be amazing.
I'm pretty sure
He's
that's
in-
Andy. I mean, just Volcom. Silver.
Levi jeans, and Skechers.
And he's feeding that nice fashion churn.
Yeah,
And
I'd like to mix it up.
No,
Get
you
the
know you
best of
don't.
all worlds.
You
You
don't.
definitely don't. That is 100% wrong. You are set in your ways, and you'll do that till you die.
The box of Skechers was on this table, and I'm like, "Oh, Andy, you got some new shoes?" And you're like, "No, I got the same shoes. The foam in these ones was kind of soft, so I got a new pair."
Which, okay, I don't mean to out you right
And
now.
the sole of the shoe was coming off. Wait, is this these ones? Oh, my water. Yeah, that's these ones. Oh, shoot. But yeah.
Oh my! It exploded. Oh
was actually
It's not
damn!
supposed to do that. Nah.
I was really excited because I saw the shoe box on the table, and I was like, "Oh, Andy's finally like changing it up, you know,
Nope.
something new."
Wrong.
And nope.
Okay,
I think
Andy.
I just ruined my shoe.
Yeah. Well, you got new ones.
we got new ones coming around the bend.
It's for the comedy.
How many of these exact same pairs of shoes do you or have you had?
He's been rocking these since 3rd grade.
That might be true for all I know.
Same shoe size.
Whoa. You were a big kid.
You're a
No,
big boy.
just the feet. I look
Before
like
he just looked like a hobbit.
I look like that old cartoon of I think it was called Bobby or something. Bobby's World.
Yeah.
Bobby's
Oh,
World.
yeah.
Yeah, and he had like giant. Yeah, it was me.
But yeah. So how many of these shoes have you had? How many pairs?
Oh.
Do you know offhand?
The new one's just 2.
Just 2?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Congratulations, Andy. We're very proud of you.
Yeah. You diversified at one point, and then you're like, nah. But like I said before, I want you on your deathbed. I want you to save all those shoes, and I want you to be buried with them all, so they can carry you into the afterlife like they carried you in
You
regular
should
life.
make a raft out of your shoes, and they just send you out there and burn them.
Yeah.
You get a Viking
That'd be a
funeral.
great effigy.
Oh, that would be beautiful.
Oh,
I would
except
like
it would-
I would like to see that.
Except it would be burning like years of like built up shoe foot sweat,
Yeah.
and it would just. Stink.
It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
The ozone layer would be destroyed, but
Single-handedly.
Single-footedly.
I mean, once you die, what else is left really for this world? Once you're gonzo.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
So could you die before me so I can see that?
Well, yeah, because then you won't have anything else to live for at that point.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Exactly.
that sounds appropriate. All right.
Before we wrap up, I just want to talk about my funeral for a second because I have some ideas. I want to run them by you guys. Number
Okay.
1, I want an open casket. Reason being, I want it filled with ice and beer. That way, when you walk by me, you can be like, "Oh man," and,
Nice.
and then
Oh
pour
yeah,
a little bit out.
pour out for our homies,
Pour out
which
for
will be
our
you, which we'll just pour it on you.
that's
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
The alcohol will preserve your body.
21st century embalming. Number 2, I want to record my own eulogy. That way,
Before you die?
yeah, before I die. Well, think about.
It could be a very boring one.
I'm gonna leave you to think about that whole line of reasoning, Brayden. But yeah, I want to record my own eulogy. That way, no one else is talking about me behind my back while I'm dead. I just like that better. So I can be like, all right, you're
so
cool.
nobody could talk about you after you die?
Well, at least at my funeral while I'm still
okay.
in the room.
I feel like we could definitely talk about you.
You totally can't. I'm just saying me. I get my final word in. You know
in
what
the
I mean?
recording, you like set it up perfectly so at like 3 minutes you're like, hey, you in the back.
I was gonna say, like, all right. And there's a seating chart, so I can be like this. All right, here's how it's gonna go down. All right, number 1, you're cool. You're cool. You're cool. Fuck you. You're cool. You're cool. All right, you in the back. Isn't it wrong? Different funeral. Goodbye.
I didn't invite you, Helen.
Damn it, George! You still owed me money. I still want it.
All right, number 3, my tombstone. I want it to be carved with a nice marble hand that sticks straight up, so you can walk up and high five me.
Oh,
Even in the
yeah.
afterlife.
That'd be sweet.
No one steal any of
good.
those. All 38 people of you that watched the other video.
I'm doing that now.
All right, and those are my ideas. Thank you very much.
That's a good funeral.
Yeah.
You have to die first now, too.
I have to. Oh.
Yeah, both of you have to die before me, so I
I'm
can
working on it.
experience
Don't
that.
worry.
Which one of us dies before the other now?
Andy
I
has
don't
to
care.
die at the funeral.
Yeah.
It's the closer to the funeral.
Like right when I high five Matt.
Yeah.
He's got like the hand of death. You become the Grim Reaper?
Oh my God.
Oh, dude, that means everybody that high fives you.
Everybody's walking through
Oh.
the graveyard. Like, look at this.
Yeah, suck it, friends.
But you know, that'll keep the kids.
I ain't walking alone in this.
You know, like people want to like vandalize your grave or whatever. Some kid comes by, like, look at this stupid hand. And he touches it, dead.
Yep.
Boom.
All right. I know we're running out of time, so I have one last question. So when I do die, depending on when it is, if I become a ghost, would you guys let me haunt you?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right,
Yeah.
got one. That's great.
Only if it's a good haunt.
I got a
would you be
maybe.
dancing in my room at night. I would enjoy that.
Well, okay,
honestly.
here's the things I would probably do. I wouldn't be like crazy. I'd probably be beneficial haunting. Like some attractive chico walks by you and then boom, skirt up in the air.
That's haunting her, though.
Yeah,
I know, but it's for Grant's benefit.
that's harassment. I don't know
Yeah.
if I approve of that.
You're not doing. Hey, I'm dead at this point. I can do whatever I want.
I was thinking we could start a YouTube channel. Like, I could like show off all my magic tricks, and you'll be like moving everything for me.
I could do that too.
Yeah.
I could do that too.
We can make money off this.
Exactly.
This is a good idea.
Beneficial.
Wow.
Yeah. There we go.
You've really thought through this, Matt dying before you did.
Yeah.
Thing, didn't
Uh-huh.
you?
It's all a part of the plan.
Afterlife right now.
Exactly. And then randomly I'd be gone for a little while, and things would happen where like someone would just kind of jiggle randomly. And be like,
I was using that.
ooh, spooky, scary water.
All right, we're running low.
All right. Well, I got my 2 cents in
We are?
Yeah, Andy, can you go restart the camera?
Okay.
because we have.
Oh no!
Oh, you ruined everything.
Oh no! Cartman.
Start over. Hi, welcome to the show.
Hello.
It's me, Matt. Andy's off because he
Andy
breaks
is now-
things.
Andy is stopping the recording.
Oh boy.
Stop the recording.
Matt?
Start the recording again.
The recording again. Recording's going.
All right, cool. All right. So.
Andy.
What?
Andy Cartman.
Oh God, start it over again. God.
Hold on.
Fix it all up there. Fix it.
Yeah,
Make it nice and
that's good.
Make him nice and good.
Whatever. I do what I want.
That was a
What am
that was a god awful Cartman. I'm sorry.
No, that's a new voice.
Yeah.
They re-recorded all the episodes.
Oh.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Like when they read them all in HD.
Mm-hmm.
This is the third time around.
Yeah, it's all me. So that voice you heard that is Cartman.
It's actually
So
spot
you
on.
can't say that.
All right, give me a chef. What does chef sound like now?
He's like, hey, it's me. I'm Chef. Don't.
make love.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna make love to your asshole. And then that's Chef. Thank you.
Which, by the way, if one of us
Chocolate
dies,
salty
like we
balls.
just talked about it. If one of us dies, like we talked about in the last episode, can we please kind of have them like jib jab us in and use like what they did with Chef, where they just take
Yeah.
voice clips of
Yeah.
him and keep the show going? 'Cause that would be
Because we'll
fantastic.
definitely still be doing this.
Oh, I hope so.
We're
So
all in
at some
our-
point we need to get a huge cutout of each of us, so that
That's not creepy.
we can so that we can make it
I already
happen.
have all this.
All right.
Oh, they're more set.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, cool. Once again, not that creepy.